Men of Integrity.
Integrity, Season 3, Episode Dos. You know what I mean?
Episodes.
Episode 2. I know you guys enjoyed last week's episode. That was part 1 of our prayer series, you know. And so, as you guys could see, we got our sound effects on deck. Yeah, we're ready for y'all today, man. We're ready for y'all. And so, my brother Obi, how you doing, man? How's your week going?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm just thankful for another opportunity. Thankful to you for, having this platform for us to, share our views on things and our thoughts and opinions, the integrity way, So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm glad to be here, brother. I'm good. I'm good.
come
How was
on,
your
come on. Man, we're good. We're good. We been taking it easy the past couple of weeks because our anniversary was last weekend. Well, this weekend that just passed. And so we
word?
had, yeah, from
We
Thursday
gotta, we
on,
gotta, we
bro.
gotta, we gotta sound that clap for
Hey,
that.
come on.
You
Hey,
It's our
it's our anniversary.
anniversary. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing.
It
Gotta
is, it
celebrate
is,
black love. Gotta
it
celebrate
is.
it.
Yeah, man. So like from Thursday on, we started having a good time from Thursday, Friday,
As you
Saturday,
should.
and then Sunday we wrapped it up with church. But yeah, we took it easy, man. We took it easy. So Obi, man, what we got for the folks today?
Today, we're talking about something that we've all been through, something that we are all going through, something that a lot of us can relate to, and it is dating. Dating, dating with integrity, and a subsection, dating your partner with kids.
Aye.
So dating with integrity, also part B of subsection of that topic is dating a partner, man or woman, and we talking about man dating a father, not a baby daddy,
Not a baby
dating a
daddy.
father and
Yep.
dating a mother, not a baby mama.
Not a
You know what I'm
baby
saying?
mama. Come on.
How to go about that with integrity. So that's the topic.
Ooh.
What
You,
does
you,
dating hit for? What's it
you,
hitting for?
what's it hitting for? Man, I tell you what it's hitting for. I think first thing it needs to hit for is the why, bro. Like finding out why you're dating. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like if you know why you're dating, then it actually it protects you, one, and it also protects the other person. Like that's what I found. And
Mhm.
I refer back to me a lot because we're all going through life with our different journeys, different experiences. And so for you, what do you find with dating, Obi?
My question is, who named it dating and why was dating? why why Adam and Eve date?
No, Adam and Eve didn't date, they mated.
Wow. So I want to understand. I want to understand. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, Adam and Eve did they have a marriage ceremony? Did they have a? I don't. You know what I'm saying? So what is this construct? We're
Mm,
not even talking about marriage. Let's not even go up there. We're gonna go to marriage, but marriage is a specific, a dimension. It's only I feel like it's only those who have, crossed that threshold into marriage that, are allowed to talk about it. I'm gonna soon join you, bro, so I could talk my talk, you know what I'm
come
saying?
on,
But for
come
now,
on.
we staying with dating. So why is it called dating? Why? What is the rationale? What's the
Let
dating? Why? What is that?
let me go to Google for that, man, because like I can't even tell you why it called dating, because I know there was a point in time where it was called you were courting,
Courtship.
somebody.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was courtship, and
But I
so like
think
it's
courtship. I think courtship is when your intentions are to make an honest woman out of that girl, guy.
mm, mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm.
so courtship is when your why is solid. When your why is like, I want to go all the way with her, so I will call her to know, who she is
Yeah.
inside and out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. So that is courtship. So dating, I feel like the flaw is already in the name. We
Yeah.
just going on a date on the 29th of May.
Yeah.
And if you interest me, then we might actually take it one more step further. So there's a sense of nonchalance, there's a sense of, it's just a date. I'm just gonna see what she hitting for. If she's interesting, so there's really no why established when you're just dating. You're just
Mm.
having fun, just trying to see what's out there. You're single and you're ready to mingle. So I guess dating is just mingling on a certain day that you've prepared for.
Yeah, you know it's crazy you say that because the truth is, like, I think I like the term courtship a lot more than dating, bro, because I find, like, with the term dating, it's more fun and it's more loose. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it allows people to get into certain places of trouble. You know what I mean? And so, and when we mean trouble, hey, y'all know what trouble is. We ain't got to say it for the kids listening. You know what I'm saying?
Word, word. You
But
know.
yeah, because one of the things that this weekend, like my wife and I had this like amazing conversation like on Saturday, and it was about the intentionality behind why you're dating. And
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Again, that goes back to like knowing the why, but also it's with the intention too, because with courtship, like you said, there's a proper intention to just say, you know what? This person looks like somebody I want to marry. Now, does it ends up in marriage all the time? Sometimes not. Sometimes you court someone and you like, man, they're a little too weird for me. They're a little too out there, too crazy. But the intention is there. And when the
Mm.
intention is there, it allows, well, when the right intention is there, it allows for there to be respect on both sides. You know what I mean? Whereas like with
Yeah.
dating, the intention could be there right or wrong, but still there's a lot of room to play. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
You
Yeah,
get that
so
trumpet ready. You just put something in my mind. Get that trumpet ready. Look, look, let me say, let me drop
mm.
this real quick, this nugget. Dating comes for your money, while courtship comes for your time. Hit that.
Hey!
Hit that trumpet, god damn it.
Yo, why the trumpet
Yeah.
not playing? There we go, there we
Oh,
go.
blah, blah, blah. But do you think is it safe to say though that dating is money consuming and
Mm,
courtship is time consuming? Because courtship, you invest your time,
yeah,
you know, you make your intentions known,
yeah,
you guys reveal yourselves to each other,
yeah,
your intentions, your ambitions, But with dating, is more of your money. Are you
yeah,
going out to date? Because most people who are in this dating game, it's expensive. You're dating this person and you're like, we didn't click. Go back on Tinder. Go back
yeah,
on Hinge. Anyway, this is not. They didn't pay us, so they bet it. I'm not. I'm gonna stop calling any brand's name. Go back on any of these dating sites. You know what I'm saying? Let's find another one. If we
yeah.
match, another date. So you know what I'm saying? Dating is kind of money consuming. While courtship is the opposite. It's time.
I agree with you, bro. And courtship is time. And like when you start dating and you get serious about the person you're dating or you're seeing, then you realize that it does take a lot of your time, that you can't just invest financially, you also have to invest with your time.
Mhm.
And you just mentioned something about those dating sites. When I put in dating in Google, bro, the
Mhm.
first top five things that pop up are all ads for dating sites. You know what
God.
I'm saying? So like,
Yo, man. Yo, man. There's a conditioning, bro.
mm,
We've been conditioned to really
hmm,
just go the microwave way and
yeah,
not really, search for who's compatible with us, but who looks
yeah,
good with us.
yeah,
So, a lot of stuff to unpack with that, man. But let's go back into the meat of the discussion.
Okay,
So what
perfect.
does dating with integrity look like? Or should we say what does courting with integrity look like?
Um,
Or can you date with integrity?
I think you can. I think you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can. And
Should we separate dating and courting? Or should we just put it on,
I
for the sake of simplicity, have it under one umbrella?
for the sake of simplicity, let's have it under one umbrella because I think that nowadays in our times, it's become more,
The norm.
excuse me, yeah, it's become more of the norm. And so, can you date with integrity? Yes, you can. And I firmly believe that because I've done it, you know. I've done it. I was able to do it because I knew that, all right, what is the reason behind this? Like, is this a long-term relationship? Is this just going to be a friendship? Or if it's just going to be now a friends with benefit, because we know those are out there as well. You know what I'm saying? So identifying the type of relationship that you want to, you want to have rather, then it allows you to navigate that a little bit clearer. Like, for example, when my mindset shifted, I
Mhm,
started to date with the intention of getting married. And then
mhm.
I met my wife. When my mindset was in where it was at, it was just like, oh, let's see what it's hitting for, you know? You know?
What's he hitting for?
You
You
know
know
what
what
I
I mean?
mean? And so like that's truly it, bro. And like getting to a point of like understanding like, oh wow, like this is actually not something I want. I actually would rather have something like this. Then I was able to make that shift in my mind. And it was like, yo, our conversations became more about like, hey, more about like long term, like, hey, what do you see yourself doing like here? What do you see yourself doing there? Um, have you been thinking about marriage? Have you been thinking about children? Like, how important are those things to you? Then for me it became a lot easier. Like everything else that used to like this that I call distractions that used to just pull me away begin to just like fade out. You know what I mean? And so to be able to zone in into that. Can you date with integrity? Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
So,
Yeah.
can you date with integrity? Yes, you can, because I've seen Sean do it. Nah, bro. Nah, you know me. You know me. I'm an open book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
some pages might be missing. You know what I'm saying? I'll take
Facts,
some pages
facts.
out for you, but I'm an open book, and I'll take some pages out because you might not necessarily know all the details of my journey. But I'm an open book, and I'm saying this to say, yes, dating with integrity is possible. I believe it, and I'm working towards it. You know, and I'm saying this to say nobody's perfect. And just last week, I'll tell you why I say I'm not perfect. Boy, I'll be flirting online, son, on IG. You know what I'm saying? So tell me why. Tell me why. And and I do it just cause to keep this persona. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? You can show me all the love. I send it right back to you. I'm all. So the other days, they are like, yo, you need to be careful. I said, what's up? Just randomly, she like, you be doing too much online on IG. You be flirting. I'm like, oh, word. I'm like, it's just, it's just the persona I'm trying to give out there. She like, no, you got somebody. Relax. I'm like, my bad. I don't do it no more.
Mm,
So to me, that is I don't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? When my partner can know my heart and know like,
yeah.
okay, this is not he's not trying to do this to look for something else. He's just trying to do this to, engage, and or you
Mm,
can engage other ways without, doing all that and saying all that and giving people the wrong impression,
yeah.
or leading people on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, just cool out, So that to me just spoke volumes. You know what I'm saying? So as
Yeah.
a man of integrity, I was like, okay, I just tell her, my bad, I won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut it short. So I'm going to start, um, you know, knowing exactly how I'm responding to every kind of love, or how I reciprocate every type of love I get on IG.
Yeah.
No matter if people feeling my music or a picture or say, "Oh, you look so good," I'm a just keep it generic, keep it respectful, you know, in consideration of my part. So,
You
and that goes to say, that goes a long way. Even on the street, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the city, you see all types of things walking around, dating with integrity is removing your face, removing your eyes. Don't let your eyes
mm,
go in there. It's difficult, but it's a process. It's not gonna happen overnight. And like you said, with time, all those distractions start fading out. So I think to say to all my bros, you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? We in this together.
hey, that's why I
Shout
did
out
the
to
clap.
Solo.
That's why I did the
Mhm.
clap the first time, bro. Like I ain't much gonna hold you. Like for me, like you, bro, I got caught flirting online. You know, I did, bro, because and like you said, bro, it's not well for us. It wasn't with ill intentions. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was just like, yo, I'm a naturally flirty person, and I had to learn because my wife used to tell me all the time, like, especially when I go into coffee shops and she would be on FaceTime with me, just like how we communicate. But when she pointed that out, bro, it was just like, okay, cool, like, all right, you got a point. I could see how it could be leading on to something else.
Right.
Bro, so we covered the fact that you can date with integrity, right? Now, for the sub point,
Hmm.
how do you date people with children?
Cut. To me,
And
bro, I tell you right now, straight up, that was a no for me.
mm,
When I was in North Carolina, when I was in school, there were a lot of beautiful women, beautiful gals, but some of them, most of them ended up having one child or one kid
mm,
or this. I'm just like, ugh, good. You know what I'm saying? We can see what it's hitting for, but that's where it's gonna stop. And this was back then, you know what I'm saying, when my mind was there. But nah, it was always a no for me, man, because for obvious reasons, you know what I'm saying, especially when you're you have this morals to a
mm,
certain point. You don't have to be a saint, but it's just to know, or that subconsciousness of, you cannot love this woman or be with this woman without being with that child. So
come
that
on,
was always a responsibility I was not ready for.
come on.
So I know you were going to touch it. Now I'm sorry, I just had to cut you off. I'm just trying to say for a lot of people that's a no, but that is really rapidly changing in
Yeah,
this day and So what are your thoughts on dating with kids?
you hit it right in the head, bro. For me, it was a simple understanding. Like, was I against it when I was younger? Yeah, but like when I got to a point where I was like early 20s, I thought I was old, you feel me? And so like yeah, I dated a girl with a child. But what I had to take in mind is that all right, cool. Now, do I see myself being in her life? Yes. Do I see myself being in her child life? At the time it was yes, but I knew there was a caveat, you know what I mean? Because I love children and like I always think like, bro, to be a father, have to be you don't necessarily have to be like biological or anything like that. And
Mm-hmm.
so for me, when I realized like, okay, cool, like I got to a point I couldn't go the distance. And
Mm.
as cool as we were, like we're still cool, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I couldn't go the distance because I knew I had to leave. And I was like, snap, like I can't come into your son's life and, you know, and then just one day up and leave. Like that's not fair to him. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, like you're not just hurting the girl, you're also hurting the child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so my philosophy, bro, is this, bro. If you see a mother, and for the women out there, you see a father, your first question should be why? One, your why goes back to that. The same with the first part of this podcast. The second one, again, asking yourself that question: can you see yourself being a stepmom to that child, or is that a title that you see yourself holding? And can you love that child as if that child was your own? If your
I feel
answer to number two, you know what I'm saying? If your answer to number two is no, then you ain't got no business trying to like see what the relationship is hitting for. You know what I mean? Because you already canceled yourself out. Like if you do continue forward, you're gonna end up hurting that man or hurting that
Mhm.
woman and hurting that child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's deep, bro. And but let me ask you now, the mother and the father, do they have a responsibility to also date with integrity?
The mother of the
The
what you
mother,
mean?
yeah, like the woman with a child and the men with a child.
Mhm. Of course, it's a
Yeah,
two-way street. Integrity is always a two-way street when you're dealing with somebody else. And
yeah,
of course, you have to be you have to be 10 toes, man, especially when you have a kid, because most of the time when you have a child, you're not living for yourself anymore.
yeah,
You know? With a child, you're not living for yourself anymore. And it's easier for them to live with integrity,
mm,
because I feel like once you have a child, you know, you anybody who comes into your life or who says they want to start a journey with you, you can use that child to vet the intentions of the
of the
other
person.
person. You can use that. You not even let me not use the word use, but that child could be an instrument of vetting the real intentions of that person. So I know a lot of people are in the habit of not really of feeling uncomfortable to tell the other person, yeah, I have a child. Is that, are you okay with that? I don't even know how that conversation goes. With me, man, it was always I'm an Igbo, so there are three major tribes in Nigeria, right? The Yoruba, the Hausa, and the Igbo. The Igbo people, our stereotype is we love money too much and we care about money. So me, I'm always concerned like shit. If I'm taking Shorty out on a date, I gotta be worrying about the little patootie back at the crib. Know what I'm saying? If I'm buying Shorty stuff, I gotta think of the little munchkin too. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not really there yet. You know what I'm saying? Especially financially, I'm a college student. Number two, I'm always thinking like, once you have a child with somebody, whoever that baby daddy is or that baby mama is, they are always gonna be in that person's life, regardless of whether you like it or
mm.
not.
And that's something that you have to come to terms with too. Uh,
Exactly. Something you have to respect. And that's
yeah,
something you have to be able to regulate, not in a bad way, but you have to regulate it somehow that it doesn't affect you negatively. But you
yeah,
have to understand this is the situation and this is what you signed up for. So
yeah,
all those things, I was just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want that.
yeah. No, I agree, bro. Because like for me, I feel like the standards change because that mother or that father has now a responsibility to where, one, to vet out certain situations. My notifications keep popping up like crazy. But one
It's
to
good.
vet out
I
to
know
vet
you're
out
busy, man.
yeah, one to vet out like that other person that you're with, and two, to understand that you have a responsibility to that child to not make their life like an open door with people coming in and out. And I say that to say, like, especially for women, right? Oh, men,
Mhm.
I won't say especially, but I'll say for both, like the parents for both sides, male or female, that you have to literally like the standard should be, bro, like unless you're married with that person that you're dating, they should not be able to move in the same house with you when you are a single mother or a single father, because that is setting a bad precedent for that child, and that
Yeah.
is actually setting up that child to get hurt even more. Um, and so I feel like for the parents, the responsibility is greater because and there's some parents out there who's out there like seeing what it's hitting for. You know what I mean? Like
It's
yo,
true.
they feel like their kids took some time away from them. They want to feel like they still got it, and
Hmm.
they want to be out there and just see if they do still got it, you know? And but when they do come to terms and realize that their responsibility is greater, I think that they position themselves, one, to have more successful relationships, and two, to even potentially not just have a successful relationship, but end up going on to being married,
Hmm.
you know? But yeah, man, like the responsibility is great on both sides. Both sides have homework to do because Lord knows we be seeing what goes on in these streets. And I don't
Yeah,
know
bro.
if you watch Kevin Samuels.
Don't don't let us sit here and be sounding like people with kids can't date and live their best life, or people with kids have a leash on them and they're
Mm,
restrained from stuff that single people experience. No, that's not. Please, please, please. There are beautiful people with kids out there, male and female, that
yeah,
need and deserve to experience love, that need to experience, devotion and commitment and all these beautiful things, and need to find stability for their child, male or female. So please don't take it the wrong way. Shout out to all my men and women out there, mothers and fathers,
yeah.
baby mamas, all of y'all, we're just saying that you should set boundaries for your relationships, so, the backlash does not fall on your children, or your children don't end up being hurt. You know, that's what integrity is all about. It's just
Come
not
on.
about. So
Let's
respect, man.
give that an applause.
You
Let's
know what I'm
give that an
saying?
applause, man. That's facts. That is big fact. Yo, like speaking of that, bro, like all right, so sometimes I see the snippets of Kevin Samuels.
Hmm.
Like, bro.
Damn, I got his glasses on. I feel like Kevin right now. Gee. What's up, Mr. Kev? Hey, hey, you think Mr. Kev straight?
Bro, listen.
We're not about to do that right now. Just keep talking, bro. Forget,
Yeah,
forget. That was
yeah.
just a foot.
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Kev?
Uh,
Shout out to
shout
you,
out to
man.
Kevin
But what were
Samuels,
you about to
man.
say?
Sugar or no sugar. Nah,
You
but
feel me?
I was about to say, bro, like I be watching some of his snippets and how he talked to women and like talking about finding like a, I don't know what he called it, like a high level, whatever he calls it. But he made a statement that I saw where he was like, if a woman wants a good man to go to church. What's your take on that, my brother, before we end?
I feel like that's a carnal statement.
Mm, mm, mm,
I feel like that's a carnal statement.
mm.
But and also, you shouldn't be going to church with intentions of finding a partner. You should be going
Come
to
on,
church with of colliding and partnering with the Holy Spirit.
come on,
You should be going to church with intentions of having an encounter with God.
come on.
What the word say? Seek ye first the kingdom, and
The
every other thing
kingdom.
shall be. Oh, hey, Mr. Kevin, don't let me stop preaching on you, boy. Don't do that. Don't tell the people that. Don't do that. That's not what church is for. Church is a strategy for a different thing. You know.
But you know what's crazy, bro? Like
Hmm.
I feel like that's been a stigma in our community for a long time, bro. For a long time. And I think the stigma is like that because they know church has a different standard or it sets a different like moral standard to where you're more than likely to find, you know what I'm saying, somebody that with good morals then that's looking for that.
There is truth in that statement,
Hmm.
regardless, but it's still a carnal way to say it. There's truth in
Yeah,
that statement. Just like, okay, if you're looking for a job, you know what I'm saying? You go to a networking seminar.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for whatever it is, right? You go
yeah,
network, you go, so you put yourself, what I'm saying, I said that to say you put yourselves in position where those possibilities will be possible.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in position. So if you're looking for a good man, yes, you're more liable to find him in church. But a
Mm-hmm.
good man is in church trying to meet with God.
Come on, come
So
on.
if you
So
go
if
to
you,
church trying to meet, so if
hey,
you go to church trying to meet a good man, you're just making yourself a distraction to that good man. So you should go to church now with the intentions of finding a husband or finding a good man. You should go to
mm,
church with the intentions of meeting with God or finding an encounter with God, and then that good man will cross your path, if that makes sense.
no,
So,
that
and
makes
that's
perfect sense.
yeah, and that's the God we serve. The God we serve, he's nothing to God to give you the desires of your heart, but first he
Mm,
has to vet the intentions. You know what I'm
come
saying?
on,
So
come on.
that's all it is, man. Yes, you're liable to find a good man in church because that's where they are. But your intentions must not be, oh, let me go to church, let me go find me a man. No, your intentions would be, let me go to church to go refine my spirit. And then when my spirit is upright, I will find another man who has an upright spirit. Because believe it or not, there are demon possessed people in church too.
Whee, say that again.
Mhm. Yes, sir. They are demon possessed people in church too. So, bruh, you know what I'm saying? The devil can sit in churches too. The devil
Yeah,
knows scriptures more than all of us put together. So it
yeah.
is nothing. So that's why I say it's a carnal statement. Because if you go with the logic that, oh, a good man is in church, you're already playing yourself.
Yeah. No, no, I completely agree, bro. Like I completely agree. And the reason why I agree, bro, is because like you said, it is a carnal statement. You should not be going to church looking to find a man. Find God. Find God and all things will be added unto you, as Obi said. All right,
Yes,
guys,
sir.
we've gone over time,
Yes,
but we've had a
sir.
great time. We always have a great time like talking with you guys. And so guys, if you enjoyed this episode, give us a like, subscribe, and comment. If you're a single parent and you feel like we've done you injustice, comment. Let us know. If you would like to come on,
Please, please don't be mad at me if you're a single parent. I love y'all. And please, if we said anything that was out of context or out of bounds, please correct us. Drop your opinions in the comment. Let us know. And you know what I'm saying? And we can really build a community of integrity together.
that's it. That's it. And guys, do us a favor, right? So go on Instagram and follow MO Integrity. That's MO Integrity. Like we could say it the Negro spiritual way,
Mo
Mo
integrity.
Integrity. You know what I'm saying?
What's the
So
info?
see what it's hitting for. You know what I mean? Like if you guys want to get in touch with us as well, you'll find our Instagram tag. What they call that thing? Instagram tags or what is it? What is it? The name? Instagram handles right below our names.
Yeah, you
You
know
know
what I'm
what I
saying? I
mean?
love y'all so much. I give you my personal cell. It is 1-800. Get your own down.
All right, guys. With that, have a great rest of your week, and we love to hear your feedback. Peace.
The evil concept of holiness is integrity.
Meditate.